What is going on, everybody? Another episode of 4x4 Camping and Adventures. And in today's episode, you can see I'm pretty excited already. We are starting to install all the rear gear into the back of the Patrol and start off with a huge shout out to Somerville Metalworks. Rory down there in Melbourne made this happen in record time. He is an absolute legend. This is a custom design setup, and he really just went out of the ballpark with it, and I'm really, this is the first time I'm actually seeing it. I haven't unboxed it. I've just done a few little bit of, taking the tape off and that kind of thing, but you'll be getting my first impressions and that kind of stuff on the video. But huge shout out to Somerville Metalworks. He is a local guy there in Melbourne and does nothing but good work. And I'll put his link and that kind of stuff down in the description. He makes a whole bunch of stuff, Travel Buddy trays, all that kind of stuff. Sells the Travel Buddy, which is obviously another Aussie product, and support your Australian businesses where you can. And really want to say again, thank you, Rory, for helping me out and pretty much answering all my questions and getting this thing done so quickly. Right at Christmas. Where are we now? We're in July the 5th, and January the 5th, and here we are. So really quick. So without further ado, let's unbox this and have a look and see what's inside. All right. Let's do this. Just make sure all my cameras are set. So this is going to be an unboxing and install video. So I've got my GoPro just here, so I should be able to get all the cool angles and that kind of stuff. So that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully I'm in focus there. If I'm not, I'm sure it'll work. So first things first, Travel Buddy. Have a go at this bad boy. Oh, it's the first time having a Travel Buddy. I'm super excited to get this in the car. So first things first, the Travel Buddy. And what do we got here? Mr. Buckaroony. You were asking about these on Pete's channel. This is a DC to DC converter, and I believe a voltage regulator off the top of my head. If that's what they call them, I'll put the correct title on the screen. But this is what you need when you turn your car off. What else you got? Travel Buddy Anderson plug and fuse kit. It's got latch kit to improve the standard door. What's in this one? What do we got here? Oh, these are the trays. Have a go at this. Go with that. It's got his logo in it. Let's see if I can get on that shot. Have a go at that. That looks awesome. That is. Damn, that's real nice. Real nice. What's in here? Travel Buddy Marine Oven Deep Tray Trivet. So he makes all this gear on site. As I said, he's a one-man show, so he can custom make things as well. Oh, that's real nice. Beautiful. What do we got here? We got a Travel Buddy Marine Oven Shallow Oven Tray. My unboxing skills are letting me down. There's this box come undone. Oh, it slides up top. I'll move this guy out of the way. Oh, very nice. Another trivet. This is the shallow tray. Oh, that's so nice. Look at the quality of it. Beautiful. And the welds are beautiful. And all the weld, and he was saying to me, all the welding and that kind of stuff is actually done with a food safe. I'll get some info off him, but he's done it so it's actually food safe. So this won't leach and that kind of stuff into your food. So yeah, no, that's real quality gear. And Aussie. We can do awesome stuff like this. That is so nice. We've got the other trivet. This is all going to live in the drawers and that kind of thing, so be nice and away from the elements when I'm not using it. But little trivet that goes inside. Get that on the GoPro. How good's that? How cool is that? So nice. Alright. Got to look at my travel buddy. That looks pretty awesome. I'll move you over there. I don't even want to scratch him, but it's too nice. Alright, travel buddy. Now these things are hard to get. They're pretty much sold out everywhere. And Rory, again, I'm going to shout you out 100 times in this video, mate, because you went above and beyond to make all this happen. So here she is. Just put you down there. Have a go at that bad boy. Oh my God, how nice is it? Yes. So you get a couple of trays, brackets to mount it, all that kind of stuff. Oh man, I'm going to do some slow pulled pork in this bad boy. I mean, that goes straight in there, doesn't it? Just slides in. Oh, yes. That's so good. Oh man. That's just next level right there. I'll get the small one, put him in. Oh, yes. It's so cool. Yeah, a little temperature gauge. So it goes 75 to 180. You got your timer. Got from factory, they come with a little ciggy plug. And we've got a new latch kit for the door. Because you can put the standard door latches on there, which is a, it's in here somewhere, little black knob. But Rory was saying the latch is better. Now I've opened up this one already. So I know what's in here. This is the brackets and that kind of stuff, which is going to go onto the one thing I haven't unboxed yet. So I'll put you up there. Alright, so he also supplied and makes these guys, which is a replacement door for your travel buddy, which is insulated. So the cool thing about that, one thing I've been told about these, they're a little bit of you know, warm air at the front, but these guys here is the insulation, replaces the door, which will be that way, and Bob's your uncle. So I'll put him on as well. It's got a little blurb here from Rory, probably how to install it, I'd say. Perfect. I'll have to work out how to do that because, yeah, that's pretty awesome. So I'll put you back in there. So, you can go back in there. These guys here, how's this? How's the quality? All alloy. All, you know, nut inserts and that kind of stuff. Oh, it's such good quality. And we've got this guy here as well, which is a little bit thicker than the other tray, which is somewhere in the back now. I'm losing track of my trays. Oh, it's over here. But this is a shallow tray with trivet. So I can have two of those. As far as I'm aware, I can have two of these in the oven on the go. I'll put you down like that. So two trays in the travel buddy. Oh, that's so sick. That's so awesome. Australian made. Stick to your Australian products, guys. Alright, I've got to show you the last piece. So I'm going to move all this out of the way because this last piece is, I've seen the CAD drawings and this last piece really has blown my mind of what Rory's done. And I've got to show you. It looks so awesome, but I haven't seen it yet. but he sent me photos and I'm pretty keen to see it. So all this stuff looks absolutely amazing, and if all this stuff looks this good, I know this thing's going to look absolutely awesome. Alright, let's get to it. Let's unbox this last box. Alright, here we go. Last piece of the puzzle. You can get my live reaction of me checking this thing out. Alright. One thing's for sure, he makes sure he wraps things very neatly. A bit of foam there. So these are all the parts that make it bolt up and all that kind of thing. So I'll just put those to the side for now. Nuts and bolts. Alright. Oh, I've sort of seen it. Oh, more tape. I'm going to take it out. Let's move the box out of the way. Alright, here we go. Oh, get out of town. That looks amazing. Oh man. Oh man, that looks so awesome. He's got his logo in there, and he put the 4x4 Camping Adventures logo in there. Oh man, that looks so bloody awesome. Oh. Hell yes. Damn, that's neat. Okay, alright. Okay, that looks... Damn, that looks good. Hell yes. That looks so nice. Oh man, Rory, man, you've knocked it out of the park. Yes, that looks so awesome. I hope you guys can sort of see it in the camera. It's hard to see when I'm filming, but look at that. You got the logo in there, my logos, you got Rory's logos in there. Oh, yes. Now, if you're wondering, between the two big holes on the on each side of it, one's for the travel buddy, so the travel buddy's going to be mounted in here, and the other side is a latch. So the actual latch is so I can get access to the water tank that's going to be in the back of the car. So when I designed it with Rory, I said I needed some way to get access to the back of the, it's not the back of the car, so the back seats. If I'm going to have a cargo barrier up, I need to have access in there somehow to sort of fill it up. And I said, can we put this latch in there, because that'll just be perfect. And you can switch the travel buddy to any side, so you can adjust it if you want to. But this is, as I said, is a custom made one that Rory did for me. But he does do the ones with the latches in it for your travel buddy. He sells them on his website. So, Rory, dude, fucking awesome, man. This looks so sick. Looks so sick. Hell yes. Alright, enough gloating. Let's install it. Alright, legends. Let's install this thing. So, first thing we're going to do is go over here. You see these guys here? This is where it latches onto. So, I've just used one of these things, which is just a trim removal tool. You got to get two little latches off here so you can get access to the bolts. So I'll show you one that I haven't done yet. So you see there, you got the two latches. And then I'll take you to the next steps, which is putting it all together. But first step, you got to get those off. So I'm going to get the other side off and then get the bolts out. And then from there, I'll show you how to bolt everything up, and we'll get this thing in the back and see what she looks like. All right, get your 10 mil. What you want to do is end up like that. So 10 mil bolts on these bad boys, 2 on each side, and that's going to be the first step of getting this all hooked up. So next step is I've got to find out in all this packaging which one's the right one, but what pretty much bolts into here, and then which is I have seen it before, but I just have to find it in the packaging, and yeah, I'll bolt this up and get it all lined up and that kind of thing, and then I'm going to bolt the stuff to the cargo barrier off the car, and I'm going to put it all in one hit. So so yeah, next step, let's get the stuff bolted up here. All right, these guys here should be your next step. So essentially, these guys here, if I remember correctly, go something like that. So they mount up through the original brackets, and then there's 2 pieces that mount to here, and you have just started your rear cargo barrier. So I want to get these all bolted up and get it started. Alright legends, here we are. So this is where you should be up to. There's these 2 long pieces which look like this here, as you can see. Rory was just saying that you use these little plastic nuts here, and there's a wave washer that goes in the middle there. It all comes with the kit obviously. These 2 holes here are actually for the cargo barrier roof, which you can get as well. I didn't get that for this particular example, but thinking about it, I might end up getting one. So this guy here on this end mounts into the cargo barrier. So as you can see, it's a bloody awesome looking bit of kit. So I've done both sides as well. Happy days. So cool. Alright, next step I think is mounting up probably all the oven and that kind of stuff to the cargo barrier, and then mounting that up, because I don't want to be doing that in the back seats because it's a little bit fiddly, and I'll probably do that all before it goes in. That way it's nice and neat and tidy, and I'm not sort of, you know, trying to juggle with the whole thing plus bolting things up. That looks bloody awesome. Alright, well next step you're going to see all the stuff going into the cargo barrier, so let's get to it. Alright legends, here we are. This is where we should be up to. So probably a little bit hard to see, but let me just see if I can get a better angle here. So this is what she looks like. Absolutely mint. Now it's got to do this side. So once I do that, she'll be ready to rock and roll. But I reckon she looks awesome. How good is it? And obviously that little flap just goes up, but I can't really do it right now because I haven't got a hand free, but I'll show you when I chuck it inside the car. But how good is it? Alright, let's do this. Let's put the travel buddy in. Alright legends, here we go. So this should be the next step. So see if I can get some light. So this is what it should look like. You have these 2 pieces on each side, and then there's a face plate which goes on the front, and these got all the nut inserts and that kind of stuff on them here. So this is your basic structure of the whole unit. And then this piece, now on the other side of the cargo barrier, this piece goes on the front, and that's your flashing of the cargo barrier, so that should look pretty neat. And of course all these screws just go through here into the nutserts, is how that goes together. So I'm going to keep on going, get all those hooked up, and then bolt it to the cargo barrier, then bolt the travel buddy into it, and see how she looks. Alright, here we are. So we finally got things happening. So that's what she looks like. So travel buddy is going to go here. Got my latch here, like so. That works bloody awesome. Nice stainless steel fascia. You got your little brackets on the inside. It's a bit hard to see, but little brackets on the inside there. See if I can catch them on camera. Might have to move this a little bit just to get a better view. There you go. You can sort of see them now. On there. So next step is we'll put the travel buddy in here. So this is pretty simple. Just some bolts up the top here. Obviously this goes through into the nutserts on the other side, so pretty easy to bolt all up. and there's 3 bolts on these guys here. So, but if you've got a bit of common sense, you should be able to work it out. But I reckon that looks, see if I can get out the light, but I reckon that looks bloody awesome. How good is it? Alright, let's get the travel buddy in there and make it complete. Alright, for you legends playing at home, so the actual insulated door goes over the original door. So you've got to drill four screws, oh sorry, 4 holes or whatever, on 2 on each side. Then you have a choice to either pop rivet them in, or you can use the supplied screws to go in with the lock nuts. I'm going to probably lock nut them because I think that's going to be a little bit longer lasting, especially over corrugations and that kind of stuff. But essentially that goes over there. And obviously you've got your travel buddy, which has got its hinge, and then adds a bit of insulation. So your original actual, if you've got one of these already and you've actually already installed the handle, the original handle you can put a screw through, which is supplied, and put the lock nut on there. So next step, I'm just going to pretty much run these screws through. So let's line everything up again because she did move a little bit. Come on, there she is. 1. I'll put on this side. 2. Oops, she already came out. Whoopsie doodle. That one's a little bit off. I have to adjust him a little bit. It's just a little bit off. Alright, let's chuck a put a screw bolt onto this side so we can, well, mainly so they don't fall off again. One and 2. And I've got to line up the other side and get them on. Well, I was half decent with my drill. Oops, they seem to be lining up. Just got to adjust it a little bit because things move around. There we go. And the last one, I bet this won't line up. Oh no, she's good. No, it's going to drop the screw. Come on. Yeah, it's so sharp, this stuff, so you don't want to go cutting your hands up. Oh, go in there. I might just adjust this hole a little bit. It's probably moved just a freckle to the left or the right. And it needed just that little bit of encouragement. Alright. 4 lock nuts in. Just got to tighten them up. Next, what we need to do is this latch isn't going to hook onto here. So what we need to do is take that latch off and replace it with this guy. So we'll do that next. But I'll get all these bolts all done up and we should be laughing. Alright legends, you're probably at this spot now. You've got to drill 2 holes to put the latch in. So I was talking to Rory and he was saying mine's a little bit crooked because I ballsed up my holes, but still seems to work alright. Happy days. Now you probably noticed with the other shot I didn't have this in there, so I forgot to put the handle into the door. So I just had to take off the 2 screws, take the insulation out, put the handle back on. But yeah, once you've got this little latch on here, it closes obviously by itself. But this just pretty much yanks it onto the door as hard as possible. So it's got a real good seal on there. And that's how you fit the insulated door. Now apparently, from what I've heard, I've never used one of these before, from what I heard is a lot of the heat escapes from the front, or this area gets quite cold. So this is meant to pretty much stop that. So happy days. Now we're going to get her into the into this guy. And then we're pretty much finished once she's all in there. So we'll get this all hooked up, put the latch on, hook it onto the other piece in the back of the car. It is now night time, as you can see. It's getting pretty dark, but I wanted to get this done tonight because pretty keen just to see what it looks like inside the car. But I might get some B-roll shots of it in the daytime because she's getting a little bit dark, and I can't really get good B-roll in this lighting. So it is what it is. But I'll definitely get it all in the car tonight, that's for sure. So next step, put this guy into here, and we'll get it all mounted up. Alright, you legends, the last part of the video. As you can see, she's all installed. Last bit is mounting it all up. So there's where your headrests are, there's these two poles, which there's a little piece that goes into it. I'll get some shots of it, but a little piece that goes into it, which essentially is these bolts here. So they use the headrest to flush it pretty much onto the back of the chairs there, and everything else is all mounted up. I have taken it for a drive. It does not rattle, which is a awesome thing, because the last thing you want is like rattles and that kind of stuff happening in the back of the car. And the travel buddy's all mounted up, so that's going to be ready to rock and roll when all the 12 volt gets done, when all the red arc gear gets here later on, probably next month. So I reckon she looks absolutely awesome. Absolutely stoked with it. I'll put some shots of you know, how it looks from the back seats and that kind of thing. But I've got nice cool access from here, so I can access for my water. I've got the travel buddy in there, so I can do like roast that stuff on the go, and it's going to make the car smell amazing as well, because it's going to be all coming through the car. So I'm pretty excited for that. But again, Somerville Metalworks, thank you so much, mate. Rory, you're an absolute legend. I really love the gear, and the quality is absolutely top notch. And if you're on this part of the video, go check out Rory's website. He sells so much stuff, not just for Y62s, but for anything. But if you need any custom work done as well, hit him up, because he can do custom work as well. So yeah, I have nothing but respect and thank you for Rory. He has really come together and made this happen. And I reckon it looks absolutely fantastic. So again, Rory, thanks so much. But this has been another episode of 4x4 Camping and Adventures. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And as always, if I don't see you in the next video, I might see you out in the tracks and trails. If I don't see you in the tracks and trails, I might see you later. But how awesome does that look? See you later.